Hey y'all, I'm Carolina Tony. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Today we are in my town, Cheraw, South Carolina at Old St. David Cemetery. I am going to share with you a story that actually started hundreds of miles away from here more than 150 years ago, but yet worked its way right back here to Cheraw, South Carolina. Very interesting story, and I am going to share that with you right after this station identification. A Cheraw, South Carolina resident by the name of John Thompson enlisted in the Confederate Army in the 1860s and went off to war, as did a lot of his family and friends. John was assigned to the North Carolina Regiment, and during the Battle of Chancellorsville in May of 1863, General Jackson was riding his horse, Little Sorrel, behind the Confederate lines when someone in a North Carolina regiment by the name of John Decatur Berry gave the order to fire. General Jackson's own men mistakenly fired on him, shooting him 3 times, once in the left arm, so severely his arm had to be amputated. He was transported back to his hometown of Lexington, Virginia, where he passed away from pneumonia in the very town where he taught at VMI. Let's go inside Jackson Memorial Hall. This is Jackson Memorial Hall in VMI, Virginia Military Institute. Alright, here we go. This is General Stonewall Jackson's horse, Little Sorrel. This is the actual horse that General Jackson was riding when his own man shot him in the arm. And here's the saddle that he was sitting on. And anyway, he was taken to his hometown here in Lexington, where he died. He was buried here in Lexington. And this is the actual coat. It's called a Indian rubber jacket. And you can see right there the bullet hole. He was shot in his arm and he had to amputate his arm. And he died a little time later. This is behind Stonewall Jackson's house, the house that he owned prior to his death. Little gardens. And here's the back view of it. This is the house that he owned while he was teaching at the military college here in town. Now I'm sure you're wondering what all this has to do with Cheraw native John Thompson. Well, John was a member of that North Carolina unit that fired on General Jackson, and that was something that bothered John his entire life. After the war, he returned back to Cheraw and became a constable here in Cheraw. As told by his grandson, it was something that he lived with each and every day of his life, and it really bothered him, caused him to have bad dreams and nightmares. And John passed away while delivering a prisoner to jail. On December the 12th, 1910.
Well, thank you very much for joining me on this visit to Old St. David's Cemetery. I hope you learned something. I know I did. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up. If you hadn't subscribed yet, be sure to go down below and subscribe. Also, be sure to share on your social media with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.